Hello everybody. Welcome. Oh, there's snow stalkers down there. Welcome back to some Subnautica below zero. We are in the Arctic Spires region, dodging the ice worms. Not that that's too difficult, but we're gonna make an attempt here. We're gonna go down west. We're gonna see if we can find a cave. It's called the Ion Cube Cave on my map here. I don't know why, but there's a spy pingling point also that says that it has ion cubes in it. So we're gonna go down there to find it. Um, Hopefully, apparently dodge some snow stalkers. Does that mean that there's no ice worms here? Because I feel like if there were ice worms, the snow stalkers would all be dead. But maybe that's just me. I mean, I guess the snow stalkers do have, or not the snow stalkers. The ice worms do have to eat something. Hey, look at that! I was right. They are the ones that you gotta drill. I'm so glad that I brought this now. Of course, it does mean that that upgrade that we're gonna pick up for the snow fox is gonna be worthless. Because I mean, at this point, because we still haven't got it right. Like that's like the next thing we're going for, more or less. Second, not the next thing, but the thing after that. That we're going to be going for, and I mean, there's no way that I'm going all the way back to the sub to get it, just to drive all the way back up here, like. Was that? I don't know what that noise was. I mean, there obviously isn't an ice worm. At the very least, there's not one near me, because, I mean, if they're attracted by vibrations, right? But not only am I walking around in this giant thing, in my prawn suit, but I mean, I'm also drilling ion cubes right now, so. I don't know that there's anything that I particularly need a fuck ton of ion cubes for, but at the very least, I can make ion batteries for everything now when I get back, like. Yeah, I think that's just maybe an echo. Yeah, I think that's just an echo from me actually, like, walking. Alright. But yeah, I don't know if I have I mean, to be fair, putting Alan together might require a bunch of ion cubes. Like, I don't know. Okay, well, I can't seem to decide which part of this to drill. There we go. Alright. Man, it would really suck now to lose my prawn suit. So yeah, like, they make this whole area as if it's like, you know, it's like, oh, you shouldn't use the prawn suit because it'll attract the ice worms. I have a feeling that a snow stalker just died, but I guess that does. Can I help you? I can't help but feel like that was a like a scripted thing. Ow. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna assign that, and that. You know, that down because that should keep me secure as I do this. And then we'll go in here and grab a couple more ion cubes in theory. Magnetite, quartz as well. Okay, there's one ion cube. I don't know how many are in here. It just says ion cube. More quartz. Looks like just two, which is perfect because that's all this little bugger can hold. No upgrades for this thing, but I don't think that it necessarily needed them. Like, obviously, higher capacity would be nice because it can only hold 4 things, but at the same time, it's like, do I really need to hold more than 4? Like, I feel like it was pretty well balanced, where it's like, I could use more than 4, but at the same time, wow, that thing does take a lot of battery power, doesn't it? Alright. So with that, we need to head more or less north. Potentially a little east. I have a feeling the worm isn't gonna like me going through here, but you know what? It can just deal with it. I was gonna say bite me, but I'd rather it didn't, because, you know. Oh, okay, that's just the stuff. Also, it looks like I can't. Nope, looks like this is a one-way thing, which is a real shame. I mean, I really dislike this area, I'll admit. I feel like if you're gonna have like the big open area, or like the big area with like the giant worms that come up from the ground and everything, that you should really like lean into it, you know, and just make it like a huge open area, you know, because like there's still a lot of caves and there's like a lot of like ledges basically that like are basically one-way trips in that. Like, okay, so I think came through the lower mid ice cave. Either way, I need to head north. I mean, hopefully now this north will lead me to a platform. Worm's coming back. Oh, I see lights. Okay. Oh, he nicked me there. Also, I looked because like I questioned this once before, and with these things, I really had to question it because they're supposed to be super dangerous, you know, whether or not there was
Architect data patterns are so strong here. There is almost certainly vital information pertaining to my body construction nearby.
Okay, is it? I mean, I have med kits if it does hit me when I get out the suit, but I think we're good. But just in case, we'll throw that down. Battery. And I mean, we got lots of batteries for it. Like, the fact that it burns through its battery pretty quickly is fine. Because, I mean, I'm not going to go very far without it. But anyway, there we go. We got our module. We got the Altera platform in the module. So now if we keep heading north from here, we should find a cave. That's right, I'm guessing this down here, but I don't know for sure, so. But yeah, I feel like a much more, like a bigger open area, and like it is called the Ice Spires, Arctic Spires. And like these things are cool. Like having these things all over the place to be the spires would be awesome in like a big open area, but there's just too many cliffs. And it's hard to feel. Can I? No. Just hard to feel threatened by them. Oh, there's the trivalves. Oh, so 2 more blues, and I'm not sure that there's any other ones. I think that's it. Okay, so I think I was going to go and get this other thing first, but I think we'll just head north more to get the Arctic Spire's cache, which should be his body thing, and then there's some stuff to scan up there, and then we have to come back, so we'll just grab this other thing on our way back. Maybe. No, what? Okay, first of all, there's no way that you picked up snow. This is pure ice right here. Okay, so I need to head from there northeast. Like northeast. Oh, see, like, look, like this area here, right? Like, this area is awesome for the ice worms. Big one. It actually makes me want to go and get the snow fox. That actually didn't even hurt me when it did that. Do I, like... I don't know where I go for this, though. Like, do I follow the cable? No. Yeah, I think so, then, by the looks of it. Throw that down. Get my scanner out. Because you can't actually scan an ice worm. They're not like a physical thing. Scans of the ice worm's bones show that they have a surprising degree of flexion in them. This likely allows the bones to compress inward when the ice worm is burrowing. A total rigidity in the bone structure might result in deformation of the skeletal structure over time. There's evidence of muscle insertions that would manipulate the compression or decompression of the ice worm's long rib cage. These ice worm bones appear relatively intact. It seems that other large land predators in the region tend to leave the worm carcass alone after death. Okay, so that was the bones, but apparently there's... Oh, right there. I see it. Yeah, I guess I may as well take the prawn. I wasn't going to because it's like right there, but at the same time I'm just going to have to walk back to the prawn anyway. Throw that down. Wow, that took no time. An extremely large and dangerous leviathan, roughly 95 meters long, with a thick plated exoskeleton that burrows through dense ice shelves with minimal resistance. The ice worm is covered in a thick exoskeleton with backward-facing spikes. The exoskeleton protects the soft upper body of the ice worm as it moves through the ice. The spikes create treads that rapidly shuttle melted water back as it burrows, similar to tire treads. The anterior of the ice worm is covered in a thicker skin that doesn't require plating. The horn of the ice worm is the thickest part of the creature. The inner chambers of the horn are filled with deposits of raw alkali metals that react violently with water, creating an exothermic chemical reaction. As the ice worm burrows, small microscopic grooves continuously channel water into these chambers, allowing it to burrow with ease. The ice worm is an ambush predator. It relies on sound traveling through the ice to alert it to potential prey. It then lunges through the ice and uses its horn and mandibles to attack. The ice worm can be temporarily distracted through the use of sonic devices. Um, like I said, they're a very cool enemy. And this particular area, I feel, is great for them. But the whole getting up to them, not so much. With the twisty paths and that, I just don't really care for that part of this area. But they are cool. It kind of makes me want someone, and this is going to make it sound like I don't like this game or something, but that's just completely incorrect. I fucking love these games. Made like a linear story game on like this planet, where like you travel through and do stuff, because I think that would be cool. And then like they could use some of these things that are like less threatening once you know, because like once you know how to deal with them, it's not a huge threat. These guys really aren't a huge threat, but you know. Oh, there you go, a large emerald. and just have like more interaction, because obviously when it's like an open world survival game, there's only so much you can program the creatures to do that aren't like guaranteed death for the person. um but obviously if you're having like a linear like story type game, you can have a lot more like, well, like I said, like when I walked out of the cave and like the ice worm was right there eating what I assumed to be a snow stalker, like that was a cool scene. I don't think that it was scripted. I know I said it may have been scripted, but I don't particularly think so, because that would be weird to have it scripted. But at the same time, I went to the I went to the robotics facility, including the landing pad, and then when I entered the region from this direction instead of the other one, I got a notification and a marker for the landing pad, and it's like, that's weird. Pure emerald is typically colorless. These large crystals contain trace amounts of chromium, leading to the development of the distinctive green color seen here. Mining activity near these crystals suggests that they are valued for their applications in architect technology. Okay. I'm assuming, and this could be a dangerous assumption, that I'm completely safe in here. Like, I'm assuming if I cross one of those green barriers, I am perfectly safe. Although I guess they do have, oh, look at that, another one. Okay. Although I guess they do have those little robot spider critters, but uh, I'm assuming that I'm safe from anything like the ice worms. I'm assuming aren't getting in here. Wow, I'm really going to be getting a fuck ton of ion cubes. That's awesome. Ion batteries for everything. Even though, with my swim charge fins, I basically have infinite battery power anyway. But I mean, really, with the swim charge fins, it's pointless to have an ion battery in the Sea Glide unless you're using it as a flashlight, which, to be fair, I have done more than once, but it's not really its use. Oh, wow. I am actually full up on ion cubes. That is an insane amount of ion cubes. Alright. Plop this back there. And an architect. Oh, an arm. A leather-like tissue sample of alien origin. DNA markers indicate a complex mixture synthesized from over 20 different sources. The tissue sample incorporates advanced biocomposites, resulting in unique mechanical properties. Extremely high compressive strength protects against external forces and may indicate adaptation to extreme environments. High resistance to damage from high energy impacts. Low modulus of elasticity allows tissue to form and stretch in response to body locomotion. Okay, so the first architect thing wasn't very hard. We got the stuff for that already. It's in the thing. So what do I need for this? A root pustule, gel sac, and synthetic fibers. Okay, well, gel sac we obviously can get easily enough. Synthetic fibers we can get easily enough. I'm not 100% what the root pustule is. I think I know.
That is a rough way to go.
Yes, I would not enjoy being crushed while mining iron cube components.
The cold preserved the body well, but this isn't a big sample. Will it be enough?
Our tissues are pluripotent, derived from the DNA of various species, capable of changing form as necessary.
Ah, like stem cells. So, what prevents you from, I don't know, ending up with hooves where your eyelashes should go?
That does not happen. At least not since the fourth iteration.
Dude, I don't think you can get me while I'm in there. Oh, I think somebody's pissy. Alright, so from this exit, assuming that I'm reading this map right, if we head straight south, basically, like the slightest bit east, but more or less straight south. Oh, I guess another snow stalker's being eaten. Yep. I'm kind of curious how they programmed that interaction, considering that, like I said, you can't damage, you can't scan the ice worms, you can't hurt the ice worms, like they don't have a hitbox or anything. So I am kind of curious how they programmed in them eating the snow stalkers. Oh, I'm so glad there's a cave here. Alright. Considering the... that's not really what I was hoping for. I was really looking for, like, tunnels. This doesn't look right. I say not actually knowing what I'm looking for looks like. But this is definitely not right. I mean, it shows there's 3 entrances to this thing, but oh, maybe that looks like nope. Oh, and I can't get in that tunnel. Come on, up and over you go. Come on, we got one more thing up here to get or to find, and then we can leave these wormy critters behind. Okay, well this is actual tunnels, which is good. I think that's the tunnel I was just looking into. And you might think, like, can't you, like, take the position of that? Yes, and the position of the other one and figure out where you are? Well, theoretically, and apparently it worked. Alright, this alien structure, found commonly shielded from natural sunlight, appears to be carefully controlled containment and cultivation environment for natural flora, in other words, a greenhouse. The main chamber appears to be capable of precise temperature and humidity control, allowing plant life to be grown carefully outside of its natural habitat. Well, hell, we can do that. Alright, I mean, it says the main room.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Isn't really a whole lot here. And yeah, that's it, apparently, yeah. Alright, so that... Oh, what is this over here? Oh, okay, yeah, that's just the... Gotcha. Alright, so that's that. So, southwest it is, we go, because then we can... Yeah, we'll just head more or less towards our submarine, and if we hit the cave with the... Oh, although that won't really work, will it? I was gonna say, if we hit the cave with the elevator, then we can go down through the underwater passage to get back to the submarine, but I don't think that'll actually work. Because I think... I'm not sure that the prawn suit can use the elevator. And I think the elevator is what took us down, because it was like that underground dock, right? Oh, well, we're so fucking close. We're like almost there already. Oh yeah, here we are. Awesome. So we made it back. There's our bridge. Perfect. Alright, so Arctic Spires, as far as I can tell. Now, there's a lot more to that area, theoretically, or technically, than I showed, but the rest of it is just more tunnels that have, like, different ores and whatnot in it. So, I mean, I showed the important bits. And got everything except for just, like, resources. But, I mean... And even then we got, like I said, a bunch of, ion cubes, so I can make batteries for everything. all we gotta do is just head back home. Which, should not be an issue, from what I remember. It's just, driving back.
You have found 2 of the 3 components required for the construction of my corporeal form. This is as close as I have come to autonomy in a long time.
You have such a way with words.
Is that sarcasm?
It was. You're learning.
Hopefully, I will not have time to complete my study.
I was wondering, if you can transfer bodies, why was it important to find a cure when you were infected? Couldn't you just make a new body?
As you can see in the components you have scanned thus far, the forms we require combine biological and mechanical parts. The tissues you have scanned were developed from the DNA of 27 separate alien species.
27? That seems greedy. And wouldn't that mean that anything that infects a body you've manufactured can potentially learn how to infect all those other species?
Yes. That is why a cure was imperative.
Alright, well, hey, we did that already, so job done. Cured. Let's get a boost going. Fast on button. But yeah, the root pustules, I can't remember though. Hang on, let me look that one up. Because I'd like to get them. Subnautica. Root pustule. Yeah, I've definitely seen those. Yeah. Okay. So while we're here, I guess. Although I guess I don't have. It's fine. I'm gonna say I don't have my sea glide, but you know, can just get some swimming going. Yeah. So yeah, it's in the kelp cave. I couldn't remember if that was the stuff in the kelp caves or if we would have had to go back to the the deep lily pad caves with cotton anemones. I wasn't sure because they have like root systems and shit down
Warning,
there too.
passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency
Yeah.
decreased.
It's fine though because I have lots of oxygen thanks to my tank, and I need 2 of these. So 1 and 2, and now I can just leave. Awesome. Nice sunny day out again. Wind blowing, so my phone keeps buzzing because it my camera out back keeps registering the leaves movement as well, it's just movement. I had a crow. So I talked about this before. I have a bird feeder with a camera in it, and you know it's like little birds that are all in my backyard. You know, just little sparrows. I think is what. Yeah, I think it's sparrows anyway. So you know it's not a very big bird feeder or anything, right? A fucking crow landed on it. It struggled so hard to get on there. It managed it. It did manage it, but it struggled very hard to actually manage to like perch on it and eat from it. Hasn't come back.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
But yeah, it was funny watching the little video clip that my camera recorded. Just struggling to stay on there, because I mean, like when it first landed on it, like the whole freaking thing tilted because it's, well, once again, it's meant for like sparrows, not. It's meant for like sparrows and like blue jays and that, like smaller birds, not a big fucking crow. Alright. There we go. Trip to the surface successful. Picked up a lot of good stuff. So theoretically, we actually don't even need the snow fox anymore, because we don't have anywhere else to go with it. God, that's a lot of batteries. Alright. Take all that. Now, is there anything in? And there's some more in that. Alright. Alright, so with that being said, like I said, we got a bunch of ion cubes so I can make batteries. We've only been going for a half hour, but I don't really have anything else planned out right now. I thought that would take a lot longer, or maybe not a lot longer, but you know, longer. But we've only got 2 more areas to go, 3 technically, because we have to go back to the original base, like their original base, Site Zero, I think it was called, to the north. But that's where we end the game. But yeah, so we need to go down to the deep crystal caves to get the last scan for the to make his body, and then we need to go to the fabricator caverns. Um, in order to make him, I think. And the only reason I say I think is because like that's either where we go to make him, or we go there and scan to get the capability to make him. Or maybe when we get the last thing, we'll be able to put them together. I don't know. Never did it. It's not really a thing that you can do. But yeah, so I'll look into that for next part, and we may only have 1 part left. Drop those in there. And yeah, that's it. Like, there's no more caches, there's no more sea bases or anything. Like I said, those are the only 2 regions that we haven't been to yet. So I might actually have to look up where Kyanite is in this one, because we haven't come across it. Crystal Caves, Crystal Castle. So, like, we haven't even been in the Crystal Caves yet, like, at all, it seems. Which you get to from the purple vents area. Okay. That's not very far away. So, okay, hang on. Just let me go in here. For some reason that's under deployables, but we'll make that anyway. And we'll actually go back into here. And we will actually... Okay, we'll actually leave this in here, and we'll do that because that's what you need to make the platform for it, and that, so that's good. And you know what? We'll throw the thumper in there too, just because it's another like surface area thing. Why not? Okay. Quickly grab the silver. Is there anything left in there? Just, well, actually, you know what? We may, like that, and then this one can just be. Oh my fuck! All right. This can just be our health thing. Good. We'll throw our tools in here. Laser cutter. Tools. Okay. And then this can be batteries. Because I can't make, like, I don't make ion batteries with batteries. So no point in that. All right, so how much, or what did we need? Synthetic fibers and 2 gel sacks. Okay, so we got the 2 pustules. The silver can go in here. Full up, that's always good. Throw the titanium in there. We'll throw the ion cubes in here for right now. We shall grab our suit and sea glide. Throw the flare in there. Okay, we'll get our reinforced suit back on. That in there. It's good to have the good old sea glide back. Put that there. And you know what? I am actually going to put this away. Because, I mean, I don't see... No, I guess I'll keep it with me. Okay, so fiber mesh can go in there. God, I got a lot of... Hey, look at that. We actually had a synthetic fiber. Awesome. Okay, and then we need just 2 gel sacks, and then that'll be that stuff. And then we'll actually quickly head over to the purple vents. And dive down into the... dive down to get into the crystal caverns so we can get some kyanite so we can get the other depth module upgrades. And I think that's all that we need it for in here, and I don't even actually know how much we need. But we'll throw the gel sacks in here. Okay, so what do I need? Okay, so I need 2 kyanite there and 1 kyanite there. So I only need 3 kyanite. Now, do I have 3 nickel? Oh yeah, I do. Look at that. Okay, so let me just quickly check. Yes, uses in crafting. In the fabricator. Oh, that's the thermal mod as well. Okay, so that's what we're up to 5. Oops, 5 kyanite now, right? 2, 1, 2, yeah. And that's the only thing that it makes in the fabricator. Modification station is just the depth module. Yeah, so that's it. So I need 5 kyanite and that's it. Okay, so just to make sure, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, so yes, I need 5 kyanite then. You know, I think I'm just gonna straight up take the prawn suit. I'll have to empty out the ion cubes, obviously, but I think I'm just gonna take the prawn suit. Excuse me, you're not allowed in here, Mr. Peeper. Got a peeper. There we go. So many ion cubes. Oh, also I forgot to put the synthetic fiber in the chest as well. Good lord, so many. So many. Alright. Power. The ion cube. It's not even close to enough. Not even a little bit. Alright. That don't really... I mean, I think my sulfur is more or less empty. I'll just throw them in there for now. Like I said, I'm going to be making a bunch of batteries, and maybe I'll just dispose of all of my regular batteries just to get rid of them. Okay, so I got a scanner, I got a knife, I got my sea glide. I'll take that. Although, can it even... Gold, quartz, copper, fragment, argentite, titanium, lead. Oh, penguin research. I didn't even know it could look for that. Yeah, I'm not seeing it on here, and I'm back to fragment. So that we might not be able to use that for it until we get one. Oh, you know what? I'll throw those two in there. Same with that for right now, because obviously I won't be needing that where I'm going. We'll just grab those. That should be good. All right. Now, hopefully... Okay, well, actually, if I'm not taking that, there's no point in me taking that and risking losing it, so... Alright.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, and east we go. So we'll go to the purple vents, we'll try and find the crystal caverns, we'll get some kyanite, and then we'll come back. Because, like I said, the only things that I need now are in the crystal caverns, or specifically in the fabricator caverns, and the stuff, and the fabricator cavern is 950 meters down, which we can't get to, and the deep crystal caves are 822 down, which we also can't get to. Now, technically, we can get to them, because, you know, this can go down to 700, and then I can, excuse me, that's what I thought. And then obviously I can just swim the rest of the way now that I have my rebreather back, and obviously I have the sea glide, and with the swim charge fins, that's infinite power on that. So yeah. Okay, so there's deep purple vents, and if I'm reading this map right, this thing right above me is that landmass, which means just a little bit east of here. Once again, assuming I'm reading this correctly. Yeah, 'cause it's sticking out a little bit. Just a little bit east of here should be a connection to the crystal caverns. Once again, I don't think that I went here in my running around base planning for in creative mode, so see, because now I feel like I've hit the East Arctic, and I'm no longer in the purple vents. But I'm just trying to judge it based on, like, I don't know. I really don't know. I have absolutely no idea. Because the worst part is, right, is like there's a connection to the crystal caves, but then there's also, which is actually 350 down. Oh, okay. Well, that's handy. Apparently there's a massive purple vent that marks the entrance into the caves. Now, I'm not sure how massive we're talking here. Like, but it is 380 down, so I mean... Yeah, but see, now I'm no longer in the purple caves. Really? Stupid fucking squid sharks. Massive purple vent that marks the entrance. Oh, well, there's a piece of the ship. Let's see, can I spot that one here? I mean, that's got to be over here somewhere. Purple vents debris, that seems about right. Which means I actually need to go northeast of here. If that's what that is. See, like, it's like... I feel like this is now East Arctic, right? It's like everything's changing. There's no more purple vents, and if there's a giant purple vent, that's supposed to mark it. Or that's supposed to mark the entrance, and, you know, you'd think that it would be visible, right? I almost feel like if I went to the surface, I might have an easier time finding it. Since, like I said, there is like a couple of surface things here. But yeah, I don't know what they're talking about when they say just like look for the massive purple vent, because I mean, like I haven't seen any that seem to be particularly like necessarily any bigger than the rest, you know? I mean, I can't even find a... Oh my fuck. Is that more purple lights over there? Yeah, that's what I thought. Better fuck off. Okay, so that's the debris. Oh wait. Okay, no, or if this is the thruster though. So I have debris and I have thruster on here. So if this is the thruster, then I didn't need to head northeast. I needed to head north and a little west. So that might be... Okay, so if that's the thruster... like mostly north, it seems. Like a tiny bit west. And hopefully I'll spot a giant purple vent, but I'm not seeing it. God, I'm gonna really regret not bringing the beacon with me when I need to find this at some point later. I mean, there's so many purple vents, but I'm, like I said, enter the deep purple vents. Oh, so I need to get into the deep purple vents and then, okay, well that's completely different. Alright, deep purple vents. You can't drop as fast as me. And then head north. Okay, that I can do. That's a lot easier. If I just actually read all the words. Alright, so how deep did I say it was though? 380? I mean, we're close. Well, there's a giant purple vent. So I'm guessing that this is the crystal caves then. That looks interesting. Ooh, I don't like how far down we're going here. That's just... Oh yeah, definitely crystal caves. Alright, because that looked like a scannable thing. No, apparently not. How do I toggle the map on this thing? Map up. Alright, so we need Kyanite. We need 5 Kyanite. Oh, there's something to scan down here. A jade membrane. This species features multiple circular nodes that are filled with a thin green membrane with a scattering of luminescent white dots. The membrane is mildly sticky and emits a pheromone that draws small fish and microbacteria that get caught in the membrane and then digested. So can I scan the crystals? No. Apparently the crystals themselves, not important, just crystals. No, just weird grass. Alright, but I see we have the propulsion arm, which I don't think that I've gotten. Not that I care to get it, but you know. May as well while I'm here. Lithium. I actually don't know what my lithium stores are like back at the base. I just know that I constantly was looking for it before. Fucking ribbon plants all the way down here. That's a little bit of a surprise. Alright, well. Clearly the Kyanite isn't gonna be nice and just be like right at the entrance. Really regret not bringing a beacon now.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
But I'm sure we'll be fine. We've got 97% power. Should be able to get in and out. Oh, there's the other propulsion arm. Grab that while we're here. Like I said, I don't really plan on making it, but it's always nice to have it, the option. I do like though how like with the ice worm carcass and that, it was just like a half-second scan. It's like, yeah, you scanned it. It's like, yeah. I'm assuming that because they did that, there is no, like, the ice worm won't come there, which obviously doesn't make much sense considering that the body is there, and then it specifies that other things leave the body alone, implying that, you know, nothing would have dragged it there or anything, or even ate it. So, I mean, I don't want to go too deep, because obviously we are getting closer and closer to what this can do. Ah, there we go,
Proceed
Kyanite.
with caution. A Leviathan-class creature is near.
Ooh, I wonder if this is where we may have wandered into the Fabricator Caverns. And that's where, like, the Shadow Leviathan or something is. Kyanite is a blue silicate mineral which forms under high temperature, high pressure conditions. It is resistant to heat up to 1100 degrees Celsius and is thermoelectric, making it a viable component of thermal power plants. Oh, I can scan these crystals though. Okay. Nope. Alright, did it destroy my suit? Okay, good, it didn't. I was about to be really pissed. Did a lot of damage, though. Fuck, it came out of nowhere. Alright, bitch, where the fuck did you go? Eh? right, prick. What's the matter? Are you not able to win? Can you not reach me because I'm on top of you? You big prick. Bite me, eat my suit. Get back here. Who said you could run away? Are you hurt? Are you running away like a big baby? You can't though. Come on. I just really don't want to deal with this guy when I come back. So I'm doing this. Come on. I mean, eventually he'll die. Unfortunately, I can't, like, land on him. Oh, this is good. Yeah, run your head right into that wall. Come on. Eventually it'll die. Just need to try and make sure it doesn't bite me again. I mean, if it does, I might... Oh, wait, did I actually land on it there? Yeah, I'm definitely landing on it at times. Come on. The thing is, right, is like, these caves definitely go deeper than my suit can go, but I just don't know if this guy can actually get to deeper. Oh my god, so much health. Like, this drill arm does like an insane amount of damage, so like... Oh wait. I think I got it. Yeah, I did. That's right, you giant fuck. Now I don't have to deal with it. This is a massive 60-meter plus Leviathan. You mean was a massive 60-meter plus Leviathan that appears to be the odd convergence of several evolutionary offshoots. Shovel-like, the streamlined head of the Shadow Leviathan helps it slice through the water as it approaches its prey. Beneath its smooth skin is thick head plating that is used as a battering ram to ward off competing Shadow Leviathans during mating season. The legs are covered in a thick segmented exoskeleton similar to an arthropod. The Leviathan's legs are used less for propulsion, which is left to its blade-like tail, and more for hunting prey. The thick legs fold open over captured fauna like a cage, while the strong exoskeleton protects the tissue beneath from damage as the Leviathan feeds. Not enough. The Shadow Leviathan's mouth leads directly to its digestive tract, which secretes a highly acidic compound onto captured prey. This bioluminescent cavity attracts light-seeking phytoplankton, which in turn draw in larger fish. Extreme threat, avoid at all costs. avoid at all costs, or just fucking destroy it. I don't know how many of them there are. There could be more. But hey, there's one less now. And now I can get my Kyanite in peace. I think there is only the one of them, but I'm not 100% certain of that. I've only got 2 so far. God, you know, the worst part about that isn't even that like it damaged me or anything like that. The worst part about what just happened is I now have no fucking idea where I am. Like, it dragged me all over these fucking caverns. Also, it sounds like there's more. Okay, let's see. I think there is a thing on it. Apparently there's only 12 Leviathans though. Deep purple vents, transition to crystal caves. Oh god, there is 2 of them. Oh, 3, 4 of them. Okay, well, I'm not gonna kill all of them. That's a bit much. I did one. I proved it can be done. Oh, look at that. There's a prawn arm in front of me. Not that I care, but, you know. Killed one. Proved it can be done. Not really... Not really worried about it, because, like, you know, obviously I can get them off of me anyway. But, you know, it's the principle of the matter. It came, it bit me. It chomped on my suit. I thought it had destroyed it, but it didn't. And then it chomped on me, and then it chomped on my suit again. It's like, like, just the amount of disrespect it was showing. Just could not go unaddressed. So I addressed it. You do not attack the prawn suit. Kyanite, that's 4. Yeah, so one more. One more, and then I double check to make sure, so that I don't, you know, accidentally, you know, get back to the base and realize that I need 2 more. I say 2 because odds are, if I did miscount, odds are I'm just forgetting one of the upgrades, and then I need 2 and not 1. Okay. Now then, to check. So apparently I closed that. No, not where do I find it. Just give me the fucking the wiki page for it. Okay, so for the fabricator, I need 2. Modification station, I need 2, 3. Last I checked, 2 plus 2 plus 1, because I realized I said that weird, but that's what it was, is 5. So that is everything I need. So now all I need to do is figure out where the fuck this thing dragged me. Like, I mean, the thing is, right, it's like I'm also hearing what I can only assume is the other Shadow Leviathan. Because, like, in this specific area, there's 2 Shadow Leviathans. So I'm assuming that what I'm hearing is the second one, which will probably stay alive. And the thing is, right, is like, I can probably get here with the submarine, and I even have, like, the thing on it that's, like, full of the materials so that we can build Alan. I don't think that I'm bringing the sub down here. I mean, like, I have the defense thing for it, which I'm assuming will get rid of a Leviathan if it chomps on me, but, like, I'm just not sure if it would be worth it, or if I should just load whatever we need to build Alan into the prawn suit and just bring that down there. Because, like, as shown, when necessary, we can kill the Shadow Leviathan in our prawn suit. With, well, honestly, very little issue. I mean, no, that way. I mean, like, yeah, it took a while, but I mean, once we got above it and got our grappling hook attached to the right spot, we weren't really ever in any danger. So, I mean, like, it chomped us the once, but then once we got into position, we were just, like, it just, well, like I said, it just dragged us around everywhere, but I don't think that it did, although I think we did take a little bit of damage after that, so, like, I don't know if just, like, it was moving fast enough that, like, we would, that, like, when it would hit a wall, we would hit a wall, and then it would do damage, or take a little bit of damage off, but anyway, I think I'm just going to end it there, because now all we're doing is just going back to the base, and I mean, you know, you've seen that before, because there we go, we're out, so, alright, so yeah, I will end this part here. We now have the Kyanite, so we can finish the upgrades. And then I don't know if the very next part will be the last part, but we've got one, maybe two parts at most. And there's a decent chance that if it is 2 parts, it's not going to be 2 long parts. It'll probably be well, I mean, I guess it depends on how I record it. If I just record it all at once, then I imagine it would be, I think that's one of the bigger ones coming after me, but that's fine. Alright, listen here. I'm tired of you two. Keep coming over here, you chomp on my sub, you chomp on my prong suit, you chomp on me. It's time to just deal with this. Alright, so thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next time for more.